Right now, the University of Northern Iowa is facing a federal civil rights complaint. It claims that 13 separate UNI scholarships violate the Federal Civil Rights Act.
KCCI's Amanda Rooker went through the complaint and shows us the allegations. Amanda?
Well, Stacey and Ben, the federal civil rights complaint filed today claims the University of Northern Iowa committed, quote, illegal race-based and sex-based discrimination. And it was filed by the Equal Protection Project, a national advocacy group that's filed dozens of similar complaints in other states.
The federal civil rights complaint lists 13 separate University of Northern Iowa scholarships and the criteria students must meet to apply. Some of the scholarships are specifically for minority students or students with a certain racial or ethnic status. Others are for female applicants or women of color.
When you're a university and you accept federal funding, one of the things you have to agree to do is to abide by the civil rights laws.
William Jacobson, a Cornell Law School professor who leads the Equal Protection Project, says the scholarships violate the Civil Rights Act and the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment.
We do not believe that the University of Northern Iowa or any school should be limiting educational opportunities based on race or sex.
The complaint cites a U.S. Supreme Court decision from 2023. That ruling effectively ended affirmative action in college admissions. And although it did not explicitly mention scholarship or financial aid, Jacobson says the ruling still applies.
But a scholarship, if it discriminates on the basis of race, it invokes the same legal principles that the affirmative action case did.
In a statement to KCCI, the ACLU of Iowa said that Supreme Court decision, quote, disregards prior precedent as well as the societal realities of race discrimination and inequality in our country, and that following that ruling, quote, groups looking to end affirmative action in higher education then targeted scholarships meant to increase access to higher education for students of color. Last year alone, KCCI found the Education Protection Project filed 10 similar complaints regarding race or sex-based scholarships against schools in Illinois, New York, Minnesota, Indiana, and Rhode Island. Jacobson says they filed over 50 legal claims against colleges and universities and a handful of K-12 school districts.
We have been very successful so far in approximately half of our cases. The institution stops the discrimination, which is our goal.
And in a statement to KCCI, a spokesperson for the University of Northern Iowa said, quote, we have not received notice from the Office for Civil Rights on this specific matter and will not have a comment on a pending legal issue. Stacey.
Amanda, thank you. We will, of course, continue to follow this developing story.